Good evening. We are back and we are racing at Vegas. Sprint race and then real race. No quali tonight.
So if Auto-Tune starting on pole 2, Omen's on us behind. It's scary to think that the qualifying positions have been set by reverse championship order, and Auto-Tune is starting on pole after all of that.
Yeah, he has a good chance to catch up here if he doesn't do what he usually does.
Yeah, that's the only problem. It's the reason he's lost in the championship is because of these mistakes he makes.
Yep. Yeah, he clearly has the pace. He just needs to put it together and not mess up. I think he's maybe pushing a bit too hard. I think he can rather dial it back just a little bit, like 5%, and still be able to take podiums. Just to get the hang of it. I don't know.
I do believe he said that he is quite new to having some of the assists off like traction control.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he did say that.
And we all know with these type of cars, as soon as you turn on that battery and you have the traction control off, you just get wheel spin for those.
You
have to be so precise on your timings and everything.
Yeah, if he's new to TC off and all that, then yeah, it does take some time to get used to. So yeah, hopefully
we're at a track where TC isn't really that difficult of a thing to get right. Most of the exits here kind of just lead into straight lines. You will struggle with the turns 1 and 2, obviously, because there's just constant turning input you need while accelerating.
Yeah.
But everywhere else should be quite simple for him.
Especially with the low wings in those corners. The car's going to feel very loose compared to other tracks.
Yeah. Also, track temps usually are quite low, since we do race at night as well.
Yeah. Imagine we get rain. I think there's like a 5 to 10% chance of rain, yeah.
Yeah. Starting a bit earlier.
Right.
Oh, no, it's my timer is wrong on my phone. You know, through all of this, the actual title contenders aren't too far down the order, considering we do have quite a lot of reserve races here tonight, so they will actually start behind them instead. So Gambit, who should have started 22nd, is actually up in 17th, whole 5 positions higher than what he probably should have been.
Yeah, that's really going to help him.
And I mean, we have Vision in P6 as well. Vision is not slow. The only problem Vision ever has is usually in qualifying, which we don't have today.
Yeah, that's good. For some guys.
I wonder what happened to A Solid here. He's the only person to get disqualified from the formation lap.
I see everyone is on mediums. No different tires used. So, yeah. This is a long formation lap.
Yeah, I mean, a normal flying lap around here is about 1.5 minutes. So formation lap adding at least another minute onto that. And again, like we see in all of our formation laps, there's some pretty large gaps between the field. You have one train there, a second train, a third, and a fourth.
Yeah.
Obviously, everyone's going to have different ways that they prepare themselves. But I would like to see it in the future, just everyone keeping a bit closer together. Because out of Junior will be on the grid and probably waiting for close to another minute for everyone else to get onto the grid.
Yep, some people still on the main straight.
Yeah. Zanas has just been disqualified, he will start a whole meter behind. Same with Quick 4.
And PG Oscar.
as well.
Oh no, Nemesis as
Same
well.
with Nemesis. But this isn't the start or something, like we saw in Canada.
Yeah. It sucks to be a reserve tonight, because you're just at the back.
I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. I mean,
Yeah.
with a track like this, turn 1 is going to be very chaotic. Starting at the back, starting in like P22, you could see finishing the first lap in the top 10.
Oh no, I got an error. Well, that sucks.
What's happened? Oh,
It kicked me
so
out.
you've been disconnected. Ooh, some weird things happening with the lobby. There we go. So everyone's gotten away quite well. Small bit of collisions at the turn 1, but no one's really lost anything significant. There are a couple of yellow flares with people behind. The Nemesis and Stoff both maybe just making a bit of contact in turn 2 and getting stuck on one another. Huge dive by the Ferrari of Name Chef goes into the side of Warrior. I think that's going to be damage for either one of them. Nemesis has lost 10 positions on this start. As Stoff goes off the track in turn 4, I believe? Turn 3. But all of that attitude has gotten a 3-second gap to Buddhism and another 3 seconds to Diego Halley.
Oh, that's good. That's a start he needed.
Let's just hope we can keep it like this.
I'm finally back in.
There we go.
So no, sucks that I missed the start, but here's what it is. My name's Chef. Really made up some positions there, holy moly.
Name Chef did go for a very massive dive bomb into turn 3, where he actually made quite a bit of contact with Warrior. Warrior, who's also up a good amount of positions, up 6. Fight for P2 between Boris Amur and Diego Halley. Diego just no battery left in his car. Vision and Sir is fighting for P5.
Battery's gonna. Oh, there's a Ferrari.
Yeah, F goes wide. We slight top of the wall. I don't see any front wing damage. We'll have to wait for people to drive past. That's not great for the name Chef.
That sucks. All the way. All the 12 positions he made up just gone in one corner.
Our main title contenders in P19 and P20. Gambit Zene completely missing his front wing.
Good evening, Modrianges.
Barikari just made it up into P6 past the Vision. Diego Halley fighting back for P2 against Boris Amur. Both of them absolutely no battery left.
I think Diego will be stoked running in P2 at the moment.
I wouldn't want to be running in P2 at this point with how large of a train is behind him. I'd much rather be the guy behind, gaining battery, and just constantly being able to hold yourself into one spot. We have a yellow flag for Gambit, who's gone straight off the back straight.
Oh no.
He's still missing his front wing. He will come into the box now to get that changed.
So Gambit and Jeff, both championship contenders and not doing great this sprint race.
No, I'd love to see what happens to Gambit. I mean, 1 second he's actually having a pretty good race, and the next I see him missing his whole wing.
Yeah, unfortunate.
This has been absolutely amazing for Auto2, who now has a 6-second gap. He is on average 2 seconds lap faster than the likes of P2.
Hopefully he doesn't overdo it though.
Yeah, it'd be horrible to switch back to him and all of a sudden he's behind all of them, because he just spun on one of the turns. Out of all of this, Vision is still P6 and Youngs is still P11. And all of this stuff has been happening. Huge fights on the back straight here between 4 cars. Diego just tried to go for a little bit of a dive, but it didn't really work out for him. Yellow flag for, I believe it was Ghost Freak. He might have hit one of the walls. Oh, we have another car into the pits. That's Zanos. Zanos completely missing his front wing as well. Adikeri is up 11 positions. Warrior up 10. Warwick up 11 and A-Solid up 7. Ooh, was there a spin there or... Oh no, Buddha's Moon has gone straight off turn 3. Turn 3 catching up a lot of people today. Ooh, bit too quick on the accelerator there, just pirouetting. Oh no! Buddha's Moon disqualified for driving the wrong way when you're trying to get back onto track.
What the hell, I've been disconnected again.
Yeah, I see.
Oh man. What's going on? Sorry guys. Don't know what's going on here tonight.
I will try to keep everyone updated as possible. Auto2 about to start the 5th lap, 8.5 seconds ahead of Dadikeri in P2, who's made up 11 positions. So's in P3 up 2 positions, Warrior BB up another 11 into 4th place. Our biggest loser so far of the race have been Zanos, who's down 16 positions, Nemesis, who's also down 7, and Burazimur has also just been disqualified for driving the wrong way on track.
Oh no.
You can see when you're busy fighting on the track, battery management is not an easy thing to sort out. Dedicated just hit the wall on turn 3 while Service passed. Dedicated trying to check if he has damage now. Yeah, Dedicated is missing a bit of his front wing. It's gonna really hurt him through some of these turns.
Come back.
Oh, but I noticed that actually Service also has front wing damage. We're dedicating wide for the start of the back straight. Allows Warrior BB through to take P3 on the track. But they are fighting each other since Warrior has 0 battery. Warrior might just lose another position to Vision. Vision just backs out of the move.
P12, 13, and 14 all very close to each other as well. Just battles all over the place.
One person who has absolutely nothing to do with all of this, out of tune, with almost a 10-second lead after only 6 laps.
Yeah, that's insane.
This is what he's been needing this entire season.
Yeah. And if he can finish this, hopefully it gives him confidence to take it into the race as well, and then even the next race maybe. Just get that momentum going.
It seems that our top 2 might be set, with Soros with a 3-second gap to Dadikari at P3.
Yeah, he's doing quite well there in P2.
Yeah, even with his slight front wing damage, but I wouldn't be surprised if everyone except out of tune has front wing damage. There's been a lot of contacts this race so far. A-Solid's also up 11 positions into P11, and he's 5 seconds off P10 of Ghost Freak. It does not seem like he is catching.
I see Gambit and Nemesis is also still at the bottom, 19 and 20th.
Xonos is the first person to get a penalty. Yeah, I mean, Nemesis 10 seconds off Xonos, and Gambit 4 seconds off Nemesis. I don't see them changing those positions. I think that's them for their race. Dadikari, who was running in P2 for quite a bit of this race, now down to P7. Oh, he's completely missing his front wing too.
Oh no,
Don't know how that happened. So now instead of Canada where everyone gets penalties, everyone's just going to lose their front wing here.
Yeah, seems like it. Do you think in a sprint, obviously not now, there's like 2 laps left, but I'm guessing you should just try stick it out with no wing instead of pitting?
It's a difficult thing to decide on. Dadikari at this point will drop out of the points at this pace. No matter what, he won't finish on the points.
Yeah.
Someone like out of tune might be able to risk it, but I also just don't see the purpose in doing so. The risk to reward is just too great of a difference.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking in terms of if you're running without a wing, if you can keep it on track or not.
Yeah, when you're completely missing your front wing, I don't think you're going to be able to do anything. You'd have to pit. But wing damage, like you see on Soros, who's missing an end plate, that's fine. That's not going to affect your performance around a low downforce track too much.
So, Dadikari did actually stay out, he didn't pit. So he's in P7 right now, so it'll be interesting to see where he actually ends up without pitting and running without a wing.
Oh, well, he's going to lose a lot of his positions now. Quickfall just drove into the back of him though, which is going to give him a bit of a break for now. Quickfall who also already had a bit of front wing damage himself.
Yeah, and Quickfall won't necessarily be aware that Dadikari has an entire front wing missing. Yeah. So he's just going for his normal braking zone and hitting him. Bit of a fight between Vision and Young's just ahead of them. Young's going very wide, just lost the opportunity to possibly fight for P5 here. Dadikari does have a battery advantage over Quickfall, which might just keep him ahead. Feeling is also 10 positions up right now in 4th. Not bad at all.
And he has a 3-second penalty.
Oh no. He has a he has a thing with penalties, it seems.
On the final lap now, Out of Tune is going to finish with possibly a 12-second lead.
Somehow
he's been absolutely dominant.
Somehow Dadikari is still in 7th.
But now he has Ghost Freak behind, and I believe Ghost Freak has a complete wing. No, Ghost Freak is also missing a part of his front wing. Yeah, it just seems that people behind that are getting up, as I was about to say that.
Yeah. In one corner, he dropped by 2 positions.
I think the point still stands that for some reason the two behind Daigeri were just a bit too scared to maybe make a move. When they should have known they had a massive advantage over him.
Out of tune, almost done with his race.
Out of tune, about to come through the last part of the race to win the Las Vegas sprint race.
He finally sees
Might just end
P1.
by 13 seconds. I wouldn't be surprised. Is this maybe not Out of Tune's first point scored?
That's very possible. I think it is.
No, he already had 2 points.
Okay, 2 at least. Nice. Sarah's P2 Warrior P3. Feeling said stick the P4 even with these penalties.
Only Batman got disconnected earlier, but I never saw that happen.
Diego was running in P2 earlier, dropped to P10. Daddy Gary finished 9th without a wing, that's not bad.
Up 4 positions from his original starting point too.
Name Chef made it back up to 14th, but Gambit's still down there. After both of them just went straight off the track. On separate occasions.
Yeah, it seems that people today are quite incident prone, surprisingly. Daddy Caddy actually had the fastest lap of the race. 4 tenths faster than Out of Tune. But Out of Tune just being consistent with his laps, just making sure he doesn't spin us again. And resulted in a win.
No, well done. Hopefully he does the same in the race. Don't feel the pressure from behind and make some mistakes. Okay, now we're going to see some people crash and retire. On purpose. I see Batman did say in the Discord chat that he disconnected.
I never saw Batman get disconnected.
Oh, well, me neither, because I disconnected twice.
Yeah. Maybe it's possible that you two disconnected at the same time.
Yeah.
And he just was too focused on getting you back in.
Warrior is strict tonight, huh?
Yeah. Does seem like some people are not really understanding what to do here, so it's doing the formation lap.
Yeah, that always happens.
Yeah, it's only gonna slow us down by a couple of minutes. I don't think it's something to get irritated about tonight.
Yeah.
But it would be nice if some people did get the memo that, considering everyone else is disqualified from qualifying, maybe they should too. Formation lap, sorry.
When was it when I was racing and I wasn't sure if the early ready up meant we're going to restart or not, and then it was so weird, like we were actually going up to the formation lap and starting the formation lap, and it looked normal, and then all of a sudden I just saw everyone crash into each other and all, and I'm like, okay. But for a second I was like, oh no, did someone just crash into me?
Was it not in Canada, your last race?
Yeah, I think so.
I believe it was.
So we're still waiting for 4 people to retire. What's going on here? Or was it me that's lagging again?
No, still have people doing the formation lap.
Okay. There you are, though. Oh, actually.
I mean, we have someone who's only finishing the second sector now for the formation lap, who's driving into walls.
Oh no.
This has been a very interesting time. I believe JP Slayer is trying to disqualify himself, but doesn't realize that you can't do that by driving into a wall. Driving backwards on track should disqualify him.
The other easy way is hitting the pause menu and saying retire from session.
Should be fine. I don't think it'll be too long now.
JP Slayer ZA. I don't recognize his name. Is he new?
I believe he is reserving for tonight.
Okay.
He's reserving in place of Debob.
Okay.
Okay, everyone will have their little derby match now, and we will restart the lobby to set the grid. Oh. There was a car mounted on top of another car on the main straight.
Oh, would you look at that? The safety car's out.
Oh, I'm surprised. It didn't look too bad of an incident. Even the safety car looks confused on what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 2 people who are still driving. I do believe Zanos is trying to DNF in his own little way. And that man is just driving slow. Oh, Zanos just driving into the cars. That man just seems that he's wanting to build an army behind him of cars.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing. He did say he disconnected earlier. I'm not sure if it's maybe AI. It's possible.
No, I believe if it's AI and everyone else DNFs,
Yeah,
the race just
right.
ends.
Yeah, you're right.
He's just driving around. There we go.
Cool.
Maybe he was just driving around for long enough to register him as the race winner in the non-existing race.
Yeah, well done to him. P1.
Yeah. Well done to Batman. We have a brand new LSA winner.
Yeah, we should add him to the Hall of Fame.
He started 19th on the grid and finished first, so I'll give him my driver of the day.
Yeah, that's really well done.
I see because the race ended so early that he actually only gotten 6 points for the win.
Yeah, that's funny.
Winning the feature race will get you less points than winning the sprint race if there's only one lap done.
That's interesting. So why is nothing happening now?
Excellent question. Which hopefully will be answered very quickly.
Strange, man, strange. At your
I hope that this
okay, there we
was...
go.
Oh, there we go. I was really wondering if maybe...
Yeah, I was also
just
like...
have to do a whole lobby restart. And now we'll just wait for everyone to get their order set. Then we get ready for the feature race.
Cool.
I have a feeling we both know who's winning the feature race based off their sprint pace.
Well, they also have a bit of a history with feature races, so I hope so. But yeah, guess we'll see. Anything can happen. But that will be my prediction. I will go out of tune P1 as my prediction. He needs to win something sometime now. You can't.
We keep thinking like this, but we always forget that the commentator's curse is a real thing.
Oh no. Okay, let's go someone else then.
I think Autotune will DNF on lap 2.
There you go.
Warrior will have a big crash in lap 5 and finish last.
And then Warrak will win the race.
Yeah, Warrak will win the race.
Diego P3.
With how many incidents we saw, I wouldn't be surprised if one of the spectators here gets a podium.
Oh, that'll be funny. It won't be me, though. Maybe you. I'll probably disconnect.
Yeah, disconnect. But yeah, realistically, if he uses the same pace he got from the sprint, as long as there's no one behind him,
yeah,
it should be quite an easy win for a particular person who I will not be naming for their sake.
Yeah, no one in particular.
No one in particular.
Cool, at least we still have everyone in the lobby.
Yeah, I believe the only person who left was Youngs, who just rejoined after a quick invite.
Okay, cool.
We're going to see the likes of Nemesis and Gambit starting at the back again. Hopefully they don't get any damage if we actually see them make some moves up to the top 5 even. And as long as Daddy K keeps his front wing, he should also have a pretty good race. Same with Feeling Ear and Vision. Starting 4th and 5th, they're in a pretty good spots for this feature race.
Yeah. Hopefully Feeling got all these penalties now in the sprint and can do something for us in the race as well. Without penalties. And
That
hopefully,
would be nice, but
yeah.
the sprint race is 3 times longer than the actual.
Mm,
The feature race is 3 times longer than the sprint race, so just gives them 3 times more opportunities.
yeah. The odds is not good. It's a bit stacked against him, but yeah, hopefully not.
I really wonder where they're getting these track limits from. There's not really a lot of places that you can go with track.
Yeah, they aren't. Only that one chicane in front of the back straight before the finish line. If you clip the first apex there, I in practice today I saw it's quite strict.
Yeah. It's there maybe in the first chicane as well that maybe some people are struggling. It is quite a difficult chicane to make.
Mm.
And maybe that sharp left-hander just before the long back straight, but that's you can cut that so much without getting a warning.
Yeah. Otherwise, maybe it's just happening from overtakes or avoiding people in the braking zones or whatever.
That's also possible. But I'm pretty sure when I've forgotten his name. Visual feeling you got his penalty that he wasn't fighting anyone at that point.
Mm. Well, I'm sure we'll spot a few warnings and we can see where it's coming from.
Spot a few warnings, send out a first couple invites to you when you did get disconnected again. Not notice that someone else gets disconnected.
Before I got disconnected, it actually said migrating host, and then it disconnected me.
I didn't get the migrating host option.
But it's purely F1, the game. Like, my internet was fine as far as I know. Discord didn't drop at all. Just the game.
Yeah.
Feeling
Feeling you saying he hopes to get a penalty. We also hope feelings.
Yeah,
We really hope he is well.
Yeah. We were just, well, you probably heard, but we were just talking about that. Hopefully you got your penalties out the way now in the sprint and keep it clean in the race. Because that's basically
Hope
all
everyone
holding
got
it back.
their hope everyone got their breaking out front wings out of them. And we can actually have some clean racing.
Yeah. Everybody's going to join now and think they have it all figured out, and then the car's going to be like 3 times as heavy with fuel.
Yeah. We already saw a huge send from Names Jeff.
Well, you did.
So, well, I saw a huge send from Names Jeff.
Well, good luck feeling.
Hope everyone remembers their setups.
Yeah, and to not ready up.
Yeah, with how Warrior's been speaking tonight, I think a early ready up would equal a race ban tonight.
I think Warrior might cancel the league entirely if someone readies up early tonight.
Just stop doxing the drivers.
But I mean, I get the frustration. It's a lot of work running a league.
Yeah. Well, I understand.
I also understand people that accidentally ready up and stuff. It happens. But yeah, there are penalties in place for that, so hopefully no one does it. Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, it seems that everyone's been quite good tonight.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, with how many reserves we have in as well.
Yeah. And
none of those reserves made a mistake. Yeah.
Sprint weekend can be confusing if you're new.
I'm not even new, and I found it confusing.
I wish the game just gave you more customizing options for sprint weekends where you can actually just tell the game, use the sprint race results as the grid for the feature race, but it's EA, so...
Yeah. I mean, it was like that with the old sprint formats where the sprint race did determine your starting position.
Yeah.
for the main race, and then they changed that to having actual qualifying afterwards.
Yeah.
When they made that change with the actual F1, I was very confused in the point of having the sprint race at that point.
Yeah, that's true.
I will also just find any way to hate on sprint races. I've never been a fan of them.
Yeah, I guess there's more racing for fans to watch, but for me the weekend feels kind of rushed.
Yeah, and then people aren't able to get all their setups done correctly. They're not able to have enough time to see if there's something wrong with the car. It just increases the risk.
Yeah, and that's supposed to increase excitement, but it usually doesn't.
No. Especially when the majority of the drivers complain about it. When you live in a world where social media is so important and fan interaction with drivers, the fans tend to listen to the drivers a lot and how they feel about these sort of things.
Yeah.
But thankfully, this isn't real Formula 1. This is a video game.
Don't spoil it
and
for
all that
everyone.
does not matter. People being surprised that this is a video game is like children being surprised that Santa isn't real.
You ruined something else as well. If anyone's kids are watching, just close their ears.
If anyone's kids are watching, just tell them that Keegan is an idiot who doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, he doesn't believe in Santa. Like, what? Thinks F1 is a video game. Patiently waiting for my mans to go hun. Hopefully he doesn't hun off the track again.
Yeah, let's hope he doesn't hun into someone else again as well.
Santa isn't real? No, he is. It's just Mr. Keegan that
Don't
thinks.
believe me.
Yeah.
I know nothing.
He can't prove that Santa is not real. So yeah. Oh no, two DSQs.
Maybe Stefan PG Oscar. What happened to them? I think they just drove into each other.
Say it isn't so. Well, did you get presents last year on Christmas? If you didn't, then I'm sorry, and that's kind of sad. But if you did, that was probably Santa.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh. That's not nice.
Maybe Santa is real and he just doesn't like me.
Well, you don't believe in him, that's why you're not getting any present.
That is true. I wonder if I believe in him hard enough, he'll get me a Moser R9 with the KS Pro wheel.
Well, if he does that, I'll start praying to Santa. I'll make him my
Start
religion.
a new religion.
Yeah. Out of tune is
Oh,
miles
dude,
ahead
Yeah.
on this formation lap. He's gonna be sitting here for like 10 minutes. He's gonna wait so long, he might as well just disqualify himself. Probably not that bad, but I mean, yeah, he's gonna be waiting very long.
But Buddhism and Gambit's also very far back.
So we have the top 3 starting on the mediums, and then 4th to 7th on hards, 8th, 9th medium, 10th, 12th hard. So it's quite mixed. I don't even know, is this a one-stop race?
Yeah, this will be a one-stop.
Okay.
We only have a couple more disqualifications. PG Oscar in the Discord getting a bit afraid, not knowing if he can race, if he gets disqualified in the formation lap.
I didn't, but it was a toxic house I was in last year, so let's hope. Wow. Well, maybe your gift was getting out of the house. if you say toxic house.
Maybe so-and-so was too scared to go into the house.
Yo. Am I gonna disconnect? No, I'm not. Right, some lights, many lights. And
Some
no
lights, many
lights.
lights.
Let's go.
Out of tune got a really good start. Warrior already typing solos around the outside of turn 1. As he gets the position on solos, excellent. Ooh, we have a spin at the back here. Who is this between? Oh, and we really have a virtual safety car. Oh, that was quick.
Well, Out of Tune had a great start, at least, so that's good. And it's not full safety, so that helps. Looks like Gambit's missing an end plate.
Already? Yeah, like Gambit is missing an end plate. Batman in front of him missing a huge part of his wing.
Yeah.
Batman's got a 10-second penalty. For what?
Collided with Burusamur.
But Burusamur is 5 seconds behind him.
Yeah, he's the one that spun, actually.
Was he? I just see we've been upgraded to a full safety car now.
Gambit just stopped there for a moment, I wonder why. Name's Jeff, 10 seconds for ignoring yellow flags. Oh no.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a lobby restart.
Well, let's see. Borak as well. Penalty.
Borak, Names, Jeff, and Batman all 10-second penalties. I think all for 3 different things.
Damn, didn't even make it 1 lap without a safety car.
We need to make it 3 turns.
Yeah. Okay, so Saz is coming into the pits. Look like he has wing damage as well.
Unfortunate. Let's see, is he coming in for a wing change?
Odds and wing.
Yes, a wing change.
Oh, he's gonna drop so far now.
And trying to take hard tires at the end that's gonna be a struggle.
Yeah. I get P10, I mean, not too bad.
Yeah, I do feel for him there's some really large gaps in the field.
Yeah. Nemesis, 10 seconds, ignoring yellow flags.
Nemesis, who was coming into the pit lane, I believe, getting that penalty.
Maybe he overtook someone whilst coming into the pits, while he was not in the box
Seems
yet.
like it. He's coming in for a wing change too. Hopefully his pit crew holds 10 seconds. They will hold the 10 seconds.
That's a new wing for him as well. Where did everyone get so much wing damage in that lap? The start looked clean.
You basically blink and everyone has damage.
Yeah. I wish we had replays. We could go back to the start now while the safety goes out and check what happened. But no.
Yeah, but then we get the replays and we have TV direction like the actual Formula 1 where he just doesn't see anything.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, let's see here. Out of tune leading the race. Let's hope it stays like that. Ahead of Vision up 3 places and Feeling Ill up 1. Warrior dropped down to P4 from P3 and Ghost Freak has come from P8 to P5. Our biggest loser being, surprisingly, only Sirs, who is down 7 positions now because Warrak is going to serve his 10-second penalty.
A combo birthday and Valentine's gift. I'll take it. You know, that sounds nice. That was quick, is what you hope she doesn't say.
I've heard that before.
We have a real Michael Scott in the chat.
Warwick might come out in P11 here, he does, ahead of JP Slayer.
Oh, that's
Warwick, even with that pit stop and the 10-second penalties, actually up position.
Well, would you look at that? Oh, he's running well, yeah, in P11 for a reserve
I wouldn't be
driver.
surprised to see Warwick maybe box again for possibly a new set of outs or the same set of outs.
Yeah.
Because now he's on the mediums and guarantee you those are not making it to the end.
I mean, there's a big possibility of another safety car, so he might get lucky.
That is true.
Diego in P13 at the moment. He started
The only person with a penalty still is Batman with his 10 seconds.
If you ever met my dad, you'll say, okay, I get it. Well, what's your dad's name? If that's not something weird to share on stream, I'm not sure. Usually you can tell our dad's like when you hear his name. Out of tune.
Just leaving some big gaps with the safety car here. I thought that maybe the safety car was coming in without our knowledge.
Yeah, well, that's not impossible with this game.
It happens quite a lot around Las Vegas. The safety car just being weird. A couple of times I see where it says safety car coming in and then it stays out on the lap and everyone starts racing each other.
His name
Maybe it's actually seen that this season.
Is it like Hans Vors?
Hans Hermann.
German. Yeah, no wonder you didn't get Christmas presents. We banned today.
Oh, German. Wie geht's dir? I think I pronounced that right. Still waiting quite a long time for everyone to get back together.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see the safety car come in next lap. I don't really want these guys to wait too much longer. Even though it is making our job easy, with nothing happening out the track.
Yeah. Well, nope, even more German than Vors.
I just noticed we have an Audi sandwich.
Yeah, we do. A massive one. Most ingredients you'll ever see on a sandwich. Even a safety car has a pickle on top.
There's more filling than a dog would.
So now Batman's the only one with a penalty.
Yeah, safety car in this lap.
Oh, here we go.
There's still quite a large gap in the field. With Batman 8 seconds off P17.
Oh, people are almost running into each other, yeah.
Altitude already going. Very early start from them. Vision was wise to it, but feeling you just slightly too slow in the reaction. Gambit today dropping down some places actually. You know, he just got the fastest lap. It's fighting quite hard with Nemesis and Buzz and Muller. Oh, I just noticed that Batman actually has front wing damage at the moment. I don't believe Batman has actually made his pit stop yet at all.
Maybe he's pulling out for another safety car, but I would have pitted it up if I was him.
Yeah, we get rid of that 5 second penalty, 10 second penalty even, not even 5 seconds. And change that front wing. I mean, he's losing a lot of pace here, thanks to all of this.
Gambit made his players back up again.
Out of tune already with a 1.2 second lead. I believe this is the start of a dominant race for out of tune. As long as he can keep Vision out of the boost for the remainder of the race.
Yeah, if he can do that, it'll be fine.
As he does just take the fastest lap, and I believe he will keep that. We have a lot of battling throughout the field. A couple of pit stops coming in from Youngs and Zonas, who are both on hard tires moving onto the medium tires. Young's changing his front wing, Zonas the same.
Batman's still staying out with his broken wing.
And 10 seconds of penalties. Looks like we're going to have a good fight here for the podium, with Warrior and Feeling Hero going at each other's throats.
Yeah, and Warrior's also within a second from Vision.
With more battery than Vision as well, so he should be able to keep the boost here.
Yeah, and Vision obviously has no boost because he's out of 1 second gap to out of tune. Quickfall also not far behind. Ghost Freak also not far behind, and Daddy Gary also not far. Like the top 8 basically. All very close.
Excluding out of tune.
Yeah.
Out of tune somehow just about a second lap faster than anyone else. Warrior and Vision fighting it into the last chicane. Warrior coming out as your leader in that pool of fights. But now with absolutely no battery, same with Vision. Feeling you might just get to both of them to turn one. Almost goes into the back of Warrior. As we have a incident at the back of the track with, I believe it was Burismu in the last chicane. Just, I will not be pronouncing his name like that.
No. Oh no, they suspend. Daddy Gary made contact with Vision.
With Vision? Oh no.
And they both spin.
Vision just stuck on the track here, can't move forward or anything.
Oh, that sucks.
Everyone has to be very careful driving around him.
Ooh, that was very close.
Contact. Now after all that, we suddenly have a Cadillac 2-3.
They made contact with each other at the same time, obviously, and Daddy Gary ended up in P10 and Vision P19 just because of traffic. That really sucks.
Yeah, but as we can see, then just incidents.
So all of a sudden, Quickfall was P2 with that going on in front of him.
Him and Warriors don't seem to be too great on their battery usage, especially when you compare them to Feeling.
Oh, it's a crash, it's a crash. Warrior and Feeling.
There seemed to be Warrior just trying to take a bit of the track that Feeling Hero was occupying and just putting them into the wall there.
Warrior's pitting immediately.
That is a virtual safety car. Hopefully, we'll just stay virtual safety car.
Well, this could be good for Warrior still. If he goes to use hard tires now, fixes that wing on the virtual.
Yeah.
So damage.
Only issue with Warrior is pitting behind his teammates. He will be slowed down here.
I didn't see that.
Oh, and his teammate also did the front wing
That's really
change. Bad. Ouch. Imagine get that 10-second penalty. Can these guys catch a break? I wonder if Vision got a 10-second for... I didn't read it. It might have been speeding under the... Yeah, it seemed to be speeding under the yellow flags.
Out of tune.
If you got it coming into the pit lane.
Out of tune's gonna have to do his... He's gonna be tired of these VSCs and safety cars. He would just want to be finishing this race.
Thankfully, only a virtual safety car for him. Doesn't
Yeah.
have to worry about the pack getting fitted together again under a full. He just needs to avoid the penalty when the safety car ends, and he'll be okay. Then Jeff up to P3
Yeah, look
after
at that.
starting P14.
Great race from him so
And
far.
he has made a pit stop, but he is on the medium tires, which, like I said, not making it to the end.
We are green again. Yeah, that's not making it to the end.
Yeah. Our team lost a lot of time under the virtual safety car. I think just being a bit too passive on his delta.
Bit of contact there between Batman and TDK. Nothing major, but yeah.
As Warrior doesn't have a front nose cone on my screen. He is racing with the detached front wing. Vision all the way down on last now.
Why are you like this? if my dad asked me why are you like this, that'll be a slap in the face. To himself and to you. But yeah, no, we're not saying feeling, ooh, there's no chance. Well, I just did, but...
I won't say it.
Out of tune number 1. Now let's go.
Seems that everyone has now found their pace. Not as many incidents as usual. Gambit and Nemesis still seem to be fighting there quite a bit. Nemesis actually going past Gambit up the inside. Don't think there's too much of a worry for Gambit. Him and Nemesis both are very good in their battery usage at the moment. They might just be working together to get back to the top 8. Out of 2, just a second and a lap faster than anyone behind them.
I would have liked to see these guys qualify on Vegas, actually.
I wouldn't be surprised if these guys have the faster quality pace than I do.
Yeah,
But this is also a track that I don't gel well with.
It's not my favorite either.
Maybe just if you think you're having a good battle to turn 1, yeah? Side by side through the first 2 turns.
Yeah, I think that started because Sirs just jumped past name's Jeff.
So he's also missing his front nose cone.
Yeah. All these virtual glitches. Virtual, I mean visual. Well, I guess it's virtual as well.
It is virtual. Like I said, it's just the game.
Ghost Freak's doing really well.
Keeping those behind. The whole tire should realistically be better now, but maybe just because of all the safety cars and motor safety cars we've had, the medium just keeping that life in them for a tiny bit longer.
Yeah, every little bit helps. I'll stick to arcade racing, yeah.
This is technically arcade racing.
Yeah, some people have the audacity to call it simcade.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you could drive a F1 car on like iRacing or Assetto Corsa or something, there's a massive difference. This game was to be driven so specifically.
You put any one of these guys into iRacing with F1 cars, they wouldn't last a lap.
Yeah,
it's an insanely different type of driving style.
But this game's still enjoyable somehow. After all these years, I think it's the love for F1 and the league and racing against your friends and stuff. It's just cool.
I think people are also just stubborn. And they don't want to try out different racing categories. Gambit just came to the pits to change onto hard tires. He'll be taking those to the end. Drop down all the way to P14 with them. But after all that, Gambit actually ahead of Warrior, who was fighting for the podium positions. So maybe we could see something late from Gambit here. I do believe you'll be seeing many of our medium runners boxing soon for the hard tires. Although these safety cars would have been keeping them alive longer, you still lose pace if you just keep them for too long.
No.
Oops, So's made a position up to P2. So's who actually has boxes on the hard tires.
Yeah, 9 laps all.
I'd like to see. I would like to see though if he can get those at the end. There's the 9 laps were under safety car and virtual safety car.
No. If he does get that to the end, it's not impossible for him to win this race.
Yeah. Oh, Auto-Tune is in the box. It seems that he's listening to the commentary and listening to my advice. Coming for a brand new set of hard tires. Let's see where this will put him onto the track. Will he be ahead of Warwick here? Just barely.
Yeah.
Warwick and PG Oscar making a bit of contact into turn 1 there.
Luckily, he came out in front of those guys. Yeah,
Yeah,
nice
it would
bit
not
of
have
clean
been
air now.
too great for him. Yeah, he has 6 seconds worth of clean air through Nemesis.
So, Sirs is our new race leader at the moment. And it's not like...
The race leader for the rest of the race.
Yeah. He doesn't have to pit again. Migrating are still good. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
he's been disconnected. It was bound to happen.
Yep.
It's just about when.
At least I didn't miss the race start.
Yeah, and the race has settled down a bit now, so it's not too bad of a thing. There's quite large gaps between most of the people in the field.
This worries me for tomorrow, though. When I'm racing.
Yeah, that's true.
At least I have Steam, so I can reconnect quite quickly, but yeah, it's still not great.
Dedicati losing position to A Solid. Diego Hall losing position. Oh, no, Dedicati's going to the box, that's why. We'll also be putting on 2 brand new hard tires. Yeah, there's been quite a, for the most part, quite a calm race.
Yeah.
Just every now and then, a single lap will have about 5 incidents happen in it.
Okay, I'm back.
Ooh, 2 McLarens boxing at the same time. That's gonna slow down stuff a lot. Well, So's still your race leader, but he's barely ahead of Ghost Freak, but I do see Ghost Freak boxing this lap.
Is he still on the mediums?
The race on the mediums. Yeah, half the race on the mediums. It was also the tires he started the race on, so...
He would be wishing for a safety car right now.
I believe we've had all our safety cars will go for the rest of the race.
Oh, that's something brave to say.
Just instantly a crash happens. Oh, Batman just got a 3-second penalty. Batman the only person with a penalty so far. So hope it stays that way. And as a predicted, Ghost Freak is coming into the pit lane now.
Cool. Worry hasn't really made up too many positions after his tussle with feelings.
Yeah, I do wonder if Warrior maybe just trying to push the limit of his tires. He did still box quite early. So I wonder if he's just trying to be a bit careful on how he's using them, not wanting to overwear them down.
Warwick pitting.
Warwick pitting, but he... Alright, done 2 lap old hards, is the hards he started the race on. Oh, he came straight into a fight between VDK and PG Oscar.
Yeah. Oscar without a without a wing.
Yeah, expected. you can really see that battery management is catching a lot of these guys out who just either haven't had the chance to learn the batteries or just haven't put in enough effort to learn how they work.
Yeah. I think this track is a bit difficult on battery with all the long straights.
Yeah, it's not a simple thing. I mean, in my race around here, to get battery back on the long straights, like even sometimes 300 meters away, I would decrease my throttle to like 80%. Just to disengage the battery, just get some of that back.
Yeah, and it feels so wrong to do that on such a long straight.
And it makes for very confusing racing when the guy behind you thinks that he can just get an easy move.
Yep, and there
And
are
then
people...
on the next straight, you pass him like it's nothing.
Yeah, and there are people that will take advantage and use battery while you're trying to recharge and then force you into using... That happened to me on Japan. People were forcing me to use battery in all the weirdest places.
It's important to try to figure out how other people around you use their battery. So you can learn like the basics on what their battery levels would be like and when you would have better battery than them. That's just why this sort of racing is just insanely confusing.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of the battery management simulator.
Nemesis up the inside of feeling ill. Might have made a bit of contact there, but it does seem that both of them are fine. Could fall victim to a solid behind, but I think that's unlikely. Out of tune, catching the three in front of them very quickly, already in the boost. Ooh, side by side again from feeling ill and Nemesis.
Sure.
Ooh, I wonder if some people are going to be boxing here. Yes, it's a solid and
that was close.
It serves.
Oh, so he is pitting again.
And Nemesis.
Okay, so out of tune back in the race lead.
Yeah, and I believe this is where he should stay. I wouldn't say feeling chasing him, I believe out of tune actually passed feeling. So it's out of tune just leaving feeling behind.
Yeah. That's very true. Diego in P3.
Considering how many other people have had to box on their old hard tires, feeling you and Diego will likely also box. Even if they can make the tires to the end, it would be faster just going for a new set of mediums. It also just gives you more exciting racing.
Sars has left the session.
I will take over. Unfortunate for him, he literally just put. Yeah, just we agree. The 2026 regulations just not it.
Yep, in game and IRL. It's just I don't like it. I want to see cars pushing flat out, drivers making the difference. Managing
even
batteries.
In game is actually a lot better than the real cars.
Yeah.
In game, you actually have control over your battery. The real cars have an algorithm that works the batteries. In the game, we have none, medium, hot lap, and boost. In real life, they have engaged and disengaged.
Yep.
And boost.
No, it's not great. But it's better than nothing, so here we are.
I think I'm happier with that there's no F1 racing.
Yeah.
Or VDK with it. Turns up the penalty speeds, the pit lane. Ooh. What happened there? That man just not making the turn at all before the long straight. Does Batman still have damage? No, Batman doesn't have damage anymore. VDK is on soft tires.
Vision putting again.
Interesting strategies. Oh yeah, Vision does put again. Comes out on brand new medium tires.
Lando had an outburst on the new regulations. Yeah, well.
I think everyone's had an outburst on the new regulations. I mean, you have someone like Max who was talking about negatively about these regulations back in 2023.
Yep.
A lot of the drivers knew that these regulations were just not going to be good.
If I was an F1 driver, though, the money is so good, I won't be able to be like, no, I won't race anymore if, you know, well, we have these regulations, because you're going to lose so much money.
Yeah. I guess it really depends on who you are. Someone like Verstappen, who is worth hundreds of millions now, has his own other GT racing team, owns a sim racing team. And I've heard that he's in talks apparently about maybe getting big shares into MotoGP.
Okay.
Yeah, for your smaller, like, I say smaller drivers, and then I was going to say Liam Lawson. But yes, like people like Liam Lawson and those sort of people who are getting maybe 5 million a year. Yeah, they're gonna stick out with those the regulations. Just stick with it because it's an easy way to make money.
Ursamur smashed his entire wing to bits.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's not good.
But yeah, hopefully things change. But for now, this is what we have.
Diego Hurley into the pit lane. Coming off those old hard tires.
Oh, another crash. Who was that? Some Aston Martin, I think. Wasn't Warrack. Still has a wing. Was it Nemesis?
Nemesis seems fine.
Oh, end plate gone.
Bit of front wing damage, yeah.
Yeah, it was him then.
Blue flags for someone who's in this group. Feeling you attacking Nemesis into the chicane.
Imagine winning your first championship and the FIA throws curveball. Yeah, or imagine you George Russell going to Mercedes when he did. And then he finally gets to challenge and then he has Kimi in his team. Poor man.
Yeah. You know, with the whole winning your first championship and FIA throwing a curveball, I don't know how much that really means, because it was the same thing with Verstappen. Won the 21 championship and then the cars completely changed again. And then he went to have the most dominant season ever, and then 2023 had an even more dominant season. I think it's just a bit of unluck when it comes to someone like Norris, who his team just did not seem to be ready.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's going to be because he was in a huge title fight last season with Verstappen, who was just like a T-Rex in Jurassic Park.
Yeah. If I ever see someone in a team with Verstappen and they win the championship, not him, I'll shave my head.
Stoff had a huge off at the end of the long straight.
I saw that, you know, pitting now.
Yeah.
Guess he has damage, because the tires are only 6 laps old.
Yeah, I think that is what has happened.
I'm just looking at out of tune quickly. This man is almost 15 seconds in the lead. He's just dominating on Vegas.
This is the break he's been leading this entire season.
Yeah.
A driver who should have easily finished on probably all the podiums we've had so far.
Yeah.
should have won multiple of the races. And we are hopefully looking at his first race win of the season.
The man that's his own worst enemy. But has all of the pace when he isn't in his own way. Daddy Gary is really right behind Ghost Freak.
Yeah, wait, he makes a send down turn 1, goes a bit wide, Ghost Freak and do the switchback.
A little switcheroo there.
They can't do too much of this because feeling you on brand new, well, newish medium tires, 4 seconds off, but if these two fight too hard, you can easily see feeling you catch up.
Yep. And would you look at that? He has no penalties.
Yeah. Oh, but he is fighting a solid now. Earlier we saw a possible Cadillac 2-3, now we might see that from Mercedes.
Where's Warrior still down in P12? So
yeah, he just did not make these tires work. I wonder if it's that his nose cone completely missing that's slowing him down.
On my screen,
he does seem to have a tiny bit of damage on his front wing. No, never mind, he doesn't. Yeah, I don't know, he just doesn't seem to have the pace in him.
He was very quick on the sprint, so I'm not sure. Maybe just lost confidence after that crash.
Yeah, and maybe even with him running hard tires, just the
For
difference
longer
in
than he would
tires
have
can
wanted
really
to.
change. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Like I also noticed in myself when I go into the hard tires, my pace just isn't that great. I'm much faster on the mediums, not just because the mediums are obviously a softer tire.
Yeah.
But I just feel more confident on them. A solid and feeling you going side by side into the first 2 turns.
No, they're still at it.
Yeah. I think if I was in a solid position, I wouldn't want to fight feeling eerie too much. You guys both have the opportunity to catch up to the podium. And with all this fighting, you just will lose that opportunity now. Especially they've gone side by side through almost all of the turns now that they've come through. Which gives us exciting racing, but it gets rid of their possibilities of getting podium.
Both of them will be thinking the same thing though, like, just let me go so we can get to the podium, and then the other guy would be like, just let me go. So yeah. When you're this close on track, I don't think it's easy giving up a spot, thinking of the long-term thing.
And obviously another thing in the long term is Nemesis catching the both of them.
Yep. He is doing that. Doesn't have too much laps left.
Yeah, but if these two go side by side, like they're about to do right now.
No, he's getting very close.
Just gives Nemesis that extra push. Yeah, I see Nemesis now has the boost on them. Nemesis up 13 positions. Gambit busy fighting Diego Halley for 9th, up 11 positions. Now 10. But it does seem that our top 3 are basically set in stone now. Ghost Freak has lost pace to Daddy Caddy, and Daddy Caddy as well. We can see is 15 seconds off altitude. I think it's now just a big fight for whoever finishes P4.
If everything goes,
if everything goes right, there's 3 people fighting for P4. If everything goes wrong, then all of a sudden So's will be P4.
That's also a possibility.
I had a race around Austria last night. Also a sprint race, but we did one-shot qualifying. And in the sprint race, I was running P4 for most of it, until Jonas spun on one of the laps. Then I was at P3, and then just watching the 2 guys in front of me. On the second last turn of the last lap, they crashed into each other, and I won the sprint race.
Oh, awesome.
So you just have to be ready for anything like this.
Yeah.
You just can't give up.
Oh, look at this. Passing 1, passing 2. Nemesis go to P4.
But now, what about his battery levels? Because he's very low
right
compared to
now.
A-Solid. A-Solid has double the battery.
Yeah, Feelings also has even more.
They don't really seem to be using much until... Ooh. Oh, we have a yellow flag somewhere. Wonder what that was for.
Seems like Diego and Gambit also still fighting it out.
Yeah, but Diego, much fresher medium tires, should also make easy work a quick fall. And as you can see, because of the battery differences, Nemesis is now back down at P6.
Name's Jeff Pitts. Wonder why. That doesn't make sense.
Avert your eyes, Jess. Yeah, I wonder what's happened there with him. Front wing damage, maybe? I don't like the fact that auto-tune is loose and it just lasts like 2 seconds. I wonder if one of the yellow flags was maybe him.
I hope
He's
not.
about to get ready to start the final lap of the race. He could seriously lose 13 seconds on this last lap. He does not need to overpush himself.
Yeah.
Just needs to finish it. And you'll finally win a race. Nemesis dropped quite far off the back of the two in front of him now.
Oh, he's missing an end plate.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well. And he has much less battery than the two of them, so it might just be a battle for them on the last lap.
Yeah, he caught up, he had his shot, and then something happened, and he's just back where he was, so it's not too bad. But, you know.
But like I said in my sprint race last night, if these two who are fighting now cause an incident, then suddenly Nemesis will get the positions.
Yep.
Oh my god, they almost just caused the incident. Going side by side into turn 3, it looked very close between the two of them. But it does seem like they will hopefully make it through the rest of the race without too many problems. It's only one long straight left. But they do have very similar battery levels, but obviously with A-Solid having the overtake mode, he's going to regain battery faster in braking zones. Side by side down the last straight, but as this is happening, Out-of-Tune is crossing the line to win his first race of the season.
Well done. He was just too fast for anyone on this track. Daddy
Caddy will cross the line in P2. Excellent race for him. Ghost Freak will finish on the podium. Will he keep P4? They're very close. But I do believe he'll stay just barely ahead.
That was very close.
A-Solid and Nemesis finishing top 6. Surge P7. Gambit up 12 positions to finish P8. Diego Hully finished 9th.
Well done, Diego. Top 10.
P10. Warrior 11. What we saw earlier, Warrior and Quickfall looked like they could have both finished on the podium today.
Warrack P12.
Batman took 10-second penalty for ignoring blue flags. PG Oscar 13, Yugs 14, and Name Chef down to 15.
Okay, you did get the fastest lap.
But I mean, I'd rather be top 5 with no fastest lap than 15th with fastest lap.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened with him this race. We all know he has
we'll
pace.
find out. We will find out after the race. There's just Batman across the line.
No penalty, but only 4th. No man, 4th is good. You had a nice little battle there. Sure, you missed out on the podium, but 4th is good, man. Good points. Well done.
I mean, you started 4th, so not much to complain about.
Out of tune race winner. Fastest lap names Jeff. Driver of the day Nemesis. Overtakes Nemesis. Cleanest driver Stoff. Okay, that was another race.
Not as crazy as a race that Canada was.
No.
But still had its incidents. Still had some
much more excitement than I thought we were going to see.
Strategy calls.
Cool. Have everything I need.
You have grabbed everything for the results, right?
Yes. Just
the C Warrior got disconnected before you could check it.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I do have it.
Awesome.
Cool. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. That was Vegas. I'll be racing it as well tomorrow evening, same place, same time if you want to check in. And yeah, Keegan and I'll check you next week, Wednesday, for I don't know where we're racing. You
know. Let's quickly check that. Austria.
Austria. Okay, cool.
That's gonna be an interesting one to watch.
I
think Austria's gonna be similar to Canada, where everyone's gonna get a penalty.
Yeah, that's very possible. Yeah, cool. Thanks, guys. Check you guys again. Cheers, cheers, cheers.